Are you gonna do the thing then?
Do what thing?
You get to talk. You're in the middle.
I'm in the middle. What do I say?
Hi, Flosstube.
Hi, Flosstube.
How do you say your name?
My name is Sarah.
I'm Whitney.
I'm Carrie.
And we are the 3 Trail Stitchers.
Sarah wants to be in the middle, but she don't want to take
I wanted to be in the middle, but I don't know how
control.
to do. I can't be in the middle ever again.
All right, so it's been a while.
It's been a month.
Yeah, and our
yes.
lighting's probably weird because it's going to storm, I think, here.
Yeah.
And so, but you know,
So that's where we're at.
always
with that.
professional. That's how we roll.
That's true.
Sarah had the vid. That's why we were gone. We were going to film. We got together last week, didn't we?
Yeah,
But she still wasn't feeling great, I don't
Right,
think.
yeah.
And we were just kind of like, so, and then just like craziness. So, but we're back.
back again.
We're going to be discombobulated the whole time. Sarah's like front and center.
Yeah, I am totally like, now that I'm front and center.
Are you
I don't wanna
regretting it?
I'm regretting it 100%.
Yeah, it's
Regrets.
crazy.
I think we need to switch.
No, it's fine.
It really bothers me.
We're fine. All right, so we're just going to jump right in because it's been a while and it's a little later in the afternoon and we got movies to watch, dinner to make. Laverne's already acting crazy.
Yeah.
Stitching to do.
All right. Are you going first or are we going in our normal order? So finishes. Anybody have any fully?
No FFOs.
No. I have one I need to FFO.
Right.
Right.
Get my life together for my exchange.
I mean, I do have a FFO, but I can't show it. It's
Okay.
here with me, but I cannot show it.
Oh, yeah, because, yeah. All right, finishes.
Dagnabbit.
Do you want me to go first?
Go first.
Okay, I only have one finish. I finished my, and I haven't shown this because it's been too long. I finished my Witchy Stitcher Stephen King house, which was originally in the Black Angel Society
Trick box.
trick box from last year.
Yeah.
So I did mine on 14 count.
Speckled hen.
I was like, robin's egg. That's not robin's egg. Speckled hen from Fabric Flare. And I turned it sideways because I wanted this to be like the sky, and I think it turned out good.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I really liked it.
Turned out really good.
I really enjoyed stitching it. Only thing I left off was like some spider webs like down on the bottom level because backstitch.
Yeah.
Backstitch. That is my only finish. I mean, it's a big one though, so I'm not gonna feel bad.
Okay, my finish is from Mama Witch, and it is the family portrait, which I think I started, I can't remember if I started it last year or 2 years ago, honestly, but I finally got it out. And
It looks great. It's so much bigger than you think it's gonna
It's
be.
huge. Yeah, I mean, it's on a huge piece of fabric.
I think it'd be really cool in like a gold frame. We said that
Yeah,
last week.
like one that kind of matches the one that
Mhm.
he's holding. So, and I think this is Fabric Flare, but I'm not sure. Oh, it says,
I love that one.
It says hazy gray,
Yeah.
14 count Fabric Flare.
All right, you got finishes?
I do. I'm trying to get. I'm sorry. I should never be in the middle. I'm trying to get this email up so I can talk about this stuff
Oh.
later in the. Okay, I'll have to do it. We may have to stop. Okay, I do have finishes. I have finishes from the Stitchcraft Volume 2 by Bad Stitch. This is the zine I am promoting for the next month. And I have information about it and her sale, but I can't get to the email. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. So from the book, I have finished, and I think I've already shown this, but I finished the rat. He's adorable.
I love the rat.
I have finished the 31.
I like that one.
I
The
love
colors.
this one. And I love this fabric. And I have, I have worn that. I have finished the vampire, which we refer to as Vampire Fonzie.
Yes.
'Cause he's so super cool.
He's cool.
I like them too.
And I finished the crow and the moon. So I've got 4 done. I have one I'm working on, and then Mom's going to help me put it together in like a little 9-patch wall hanging next weekend.
That'll be neat.
Yeah.
What's that? Is that a finish?
I'm sorry. This is a finish. This is also from Bad Stitch. It's her September. Is this the September or August? It's one of her monthly mushrooms. Look how terrible I am.
You're fine.
She probably wishes I wouldn't talk about it anymore. So, as soon as it came out, I had to do it because I just love the colors.
Her mushrooms are really
Her
good.
mushrooms, I cannot wait to start my mushroom wall.
Yeah.
6, 9, 8, 8, 1. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to talk about this later in the video.
You're fine. All right, Whitney and I will do our whips.
Yeah, you guys do your whips.
So I only have 2 whips. My first one is last Friday night. I Zoomed with my Labyrinth Sow ladies, which is Bobby from Pumpkin Creek Primitives and Sarah, Memphis Sarah E. We talk a lot. We just talk. I mean, we stitch. We were all
stitch,
stitching,
yeah.
but we also talk a lot. So we Zoomed for like 4 hours. And in that 4 hours, which you'd think I'd finish a lot, I basically finished that guy, which I can't remember. Sir,
Does that help?
something. Can't remember his name, but I finished that guy.
He's awesome.
So Bobby has Ludo completely finished, which Sarah and I are both like, we should have started with Ludo because he's huge.
Yeah.
So we're going to finish this around mid-2030, I think is what we're aiming for.
It's good to have goals.
Yeah. But we have a good time, so it's always fun to hang out and talk to them and hear about all their retreat fun and all that stuff. So, and then my other whip is I went back. I've been kind of like a monogamous stitcher lately. I don't know what's happening to me because that's not normally my jam, but I think it's just going back to school and I want to just grab something quick. So I've been working on the Tiny Modernist. It's called I think it's called Ode to Autumn, I think. And this is where I am.
I love the colors in that so much.
You've gotten quite a bit done.
Yeah, I am, like, I kind of like to keep going, but we're going to start something else tonight and I can kind of go back and forth. But it's really a joy to stitch. I do not remember, it's a 14 count fabric I got on Etsy that matched, because she did hers, I think, on maybe 24 count or something, and it's a, I don't remember the color, but this was very similar. It's almost like a,
I mean, it looks
blue-gray.
It looks
Yeah.
almost exactly like the color in her
Yeah.
pattern.
And the colors all show up pretty well. There's one of the houses that's very similar to this color, but when I look at her version, it looks similar too, so I'm going to just hopefully go
I think
with it
it'll,
and
no,
see.
I think it'll work
I
because
think
you
it'll
have
Yeah.
things that define the house.
I love this pattern. It's
Yeah,
a joy to
it's
stitch.
good.
It's from Cross Stitcher magazine. I don't know if it's yet available like on her regular website, but it was Cross Stitcher last maybe September, October. If you are interested, just put a comment and I'll look it up. But I love it.
Neat. So I am doing the Noctiflora pumpkin from the Just
You're
Cross
almost
Stitch
done.
Halloween magazine. Yeah, this is my first 18 count fabric. I happen to just have the called for fabric in 18 count, which I
Yeah.
don't even know why. It must have been gifted to me. But yeah, I just have, there's like a big flower.
Who's
so
the
good.
fabric from? Who's it?
It's Picture This Plus.
Oh, Picture
Did
This
you
Plus.
use 2 threads?
Yes.
It looks so good.
Yeah, it does. It really fills in with 2 threads.
Because I wasn't sure on 18 count. Like, are
Yeah,
you
some
supposed
people
to use one,
some
or are
people
you
do
supposed
one,
to?
some people do 2. It just
I
depends on
I did too, but
I think it's whatever you like.
it's so it's so tiny. Like I'm so
Sure.
used to my stuff being like
It's
huge.
really
It's
cute,
so
though. I
tiny.
love
It would be cute because I know you kind of have some of your Noctiflora stuff up.
Yeah.
I'd be cute in like a little bitty frame.
Yeah, which I think is probably what I'll do and put it up there.
like
But
that.
yeah, I'm almost finished with it. And then I am working on her Horrorflies Sow, and these are parts, the frame and parts 1 and 2. The third part came out yesterday, which
It's
I will
so
start.
cute. The
It's-
little
yeah.
eyeball butterfly.
Yeah, it's a like butterfly with a big bleeding eyeball that goes right in the center here. It's amazing. I love her patterns. The colors are always good and they're fun to stitch. And
Yeah.
so those are my whips.
Whips. Cool. Whip.
Okay, so I think I mentioned this. Please tell me my.
It's gonna storm. It's
Cat.
starting to get a little weird out.
Oh no. Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think I mentioned the last time we recorded that I was collaborating with Amanda DeLong of Bad Stitch to promote her Stitchcraft Volume 2 zine. I also Cozy Cabin Stitchery, who is Allie Peterson, and Cam the Stitcher, who is Cam Duncan. They are also doing a promotion on this. And I'm so lost. Oh, she has a sale that is starting September 29th, and it is going through October 22nd. And you can get, I thought it said in here. Oh, woo. 30% off. So she is selling the physical zine. Wait a minute. Of its name, the first is digital only. No. So sorry. I should have read all the. I read it, but I didn't memorize it. They're focusing on this one because her styles have evolved. Definitely, I love everything she does. But the stuff in here is, I gotta get past the patterns. The stuff in here is so good. So there's the rat, the moon crow, a mothman, these cute little spooky things in a cage, and
I need to do that Mothman.
yeah, the snake in the hourglass. My current project right now is the cat on the skull. She's got a beautiful witch, a little wisp, the Fonzie vampire, which we love. Here is my skull. I just have a little bit left to do on it, and then I will start my cat on top.
That's cool.
Yeah, I love it. That skull is just,
Yeah,
the
the
colors
colors
are
are really
amazing.
Yeah, that's good.
They are,
Sorry, dropped my phone.
they are full cross stitches with some back stitching details. Everything is DMC floss. 3 of the designs are fully licensed from the pixel artist Sarah Boving.
That's what I would say, Boving.
Okay, so she licensed the vampire, the Halloween rat, and the Mothman. You can get the physical book or the PDF. Like I said, she's doing 30% off, and it is September 29th through October 22nd. Normally the book is $35, but it'll be $24.50 roughly with shipping. So she said roughly about $30 when you include shipping. And you guys know how much I love her stuff. I mean, I cross stitch all of her
stuff is
mushrooms.
great, yeah.
Her stuff is great. She always has really good blending on her colors, and she just picks amazing colors and does amazing patterns. So you will be seeing this for a while.
So you're gonna stitch them all?
I think I am going to stitch them all. I have everything kitted up. I just need some different fabrics.
I want to do that Mothman. I like the witch
Yeah,
too.
I love the witch. I love the Mothman. And then she has some tiny, but I can't show those, like little tiny things at the back because it's the pattern. She doesn't have it. But there's like some little Halloween stamps with little ghosts in them. There's little critters. There's an eyeball. There's a spider. There's a mouth with vampire teeth, a kettle with a skull on it. Cool. A little cat and his spirit behind him. So I will try and stitch up some of those little ones too, because I think they'd go super quick.
Oh yeah.
But so go over and check out. Oh, I lost them. Why do I keep doing that?
Cam the Stitcher.
Cam the Stitcher and Cozy Cabin Stitchery. Yeah. So, and I plan to check them out also and see what they're stitching. I'm hoping next week to show you the finish for my first 5 patterns. I'd really like to make like a little 9-patch wall hanging for you.
I like Cam the Stitcher. She stitches like similar stuff to us. I haven't watched the other one yet, but I'll have to.
Well, now we'll have to watch
similar
them.
stuff to us, but also like other things. But.
Yeah. So the sale starts September 29th. That's coming up in like another week and a half.
Yes, actually, it's 2 weeks from yesterday.
2 weeks
Yeah,
from
That's
yesterday.
when my chocolate sale ends.
So we probably won't record next week because they're going to Galleria and I'm sticking around home.
We're cool kids.
They're cool kids. But the week after that, we'll definitely record, and I hope to have my finish, and maybe I'll have a couple more of the little things stitched.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's good.
That's what's going on, and that's what I've been working on. That's the only thing I have been stitching is right now is bad.
Yeah,
stitch.
I feel like my stitching has slowed, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying not to put pressure on myself.
Well, and I
stitching
just-
when
Mine's
can.
gonna slow way down.
I'm
because
gonna-
when I have to go back to an office and
Yeah.
I don't have that extra
Yeah.
time, my stitching is gonna, which kind of is a bummer.
Well, but I'm someone that if I'm not enjoying it, I won't do another pattern by that person. And so obviously I've been enjoying it because this is my 5th pattern from the book.
Well, yeah,
she's
good.
So that's my spiel.
That's like right.
I know the ring light, it's crazy.
So I don't have any haul,
I don't either.
I don't either.
but maybe Whitney and I'll have a little bit after.
I
We're not
have
gonna go too
Market
crazy.
Haul coming. It'll be here Monday from
Ooh, that's
Stacy.
exciting. I'm
Stacy.
excited to see
Yeah.
that.
So
I didn't buy anything, and there were things I liked, but it just didn't like
I bought too much.
payday wise. Work.
Yeah, there's
I
a
bought
couple
more
of things. Probably,
Maybe I'll find something this weekend, like next
Yeah.
weekend.
well, that's what. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple things I'd like for you guys to look for at the shops for me. So
We're not.
Right? We're not doing your bidding.
yeah, they
No.
are.
We're gonna try to go to. We're going to Galleria. We're going to meet Sarah there, Memphis Sarah, which I'm very excited because we've
Yes,
never
I
met
can't
in
wait.
person.
Yes, it's gonna be a blast.
And then we're going to go to Color and Cotton, and we may end up going to Stitch Etc. in Farmington if we have the time.
I think you guys are so close. You might as well do it.
It is pretty close. It's like an
It's
hour.
like an
Yeah.
hour.
And it's such a cool little store. If you've
Yeah,
not been
it is.
there.
It's
They're
really a
super
neat
nice.
little store. Yes, they are extremely nice.
So no haul. None of us have any haul.
Uh-huh.
Plans. We are going to start our own little
have a picture.
sal.
Oh, okay.
And you can join in if you want.
Yeah, you
No
can.
pressure.
No pressure, but hey, we are literally starting it tonight.
I'm not
Yeah, after
sure
we get
what
all
this
our
is
floss
planned. Let me
wound
see if I
and-
can find the
Here.
actual name of it.
Oh, I don't have a picture of it. I just have the pattern.
It's from Mama Witch Cross Stitch.
Yeah.
She just released it like yesterday, right?
Yes, I believe so. It doesn't. I don't know that it really has a
And
name.
it's like a little haunted cottage. I'm sorry, I'm yawning, but
I wonder if there's a name.
it's a little haunted cottage. And so we're all like, we all love it. And so we're all going to stitch it on different fabric.
Spooky Cottage.
Spooky Cottage. Okay.
Cottage. We love it. It's got 20 colors though.
Yeah, it does
Yeah,
have a lot of
It's a
colors.
lot. She does not mess around with her
Yeah.
colors.
Hairs are better like it on black, so you can see it.
I cannot remember what this is called.
I, for once, am not going to do it on black. I'm going to do it on like a slate gray.
So I'm doing it on, it's got some gray modeling in it. I don't
Is
know
that
if you
big
can-
enough?
Yeah, it's 12
Oh,
by
yeah,
12.
you just cut it.
I just cut it.
I think mine is
Well, it's not
pictured.
too big.
Mine is.
Mm-mm.
Why can't I think of?
Is it fabric
It's
flare?
fabric flare, and I think it's
Like
called.
Stormy Night or something?
No, I think it's called like spooky something, spooky girl, spooky little girl, spooky. I don't know.
She don't
Forget
know.
it.
She don't know. I
think
can't
she's
remember.
making stuff up.
I took this out of something. I wanted to say it was fall leaves, but I don't think this is fall leaves. I think it's something else.
It's pretty.
But I like, yeah. And
Oh, is it?
you've got
Is it printed? Is this the fabric flare?
I don't.
Oh no, it's on both
No,
sides.
it's on both sides.
Okay.
It's got some gray modeling in it that I think.
Oh,
would
it's
be
called Spooky Hollow.
Oh, there you
It was
go.
Spooky something.
Spooky little girl.
Spooky
little girl.
I don't know.
That's because Whitney is a
But
spooky
this is
little
what it
girl.
looks like.
I love,
that.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's really cool. looking in
Yeah,
person.
that is.
Interesting.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
You
Did
know
buy
what?
it
I
online?
saw it online. Like somebody was
Mhm.
stitching a pattern on it, so I.
It looks like
Bought it.
clouds.
Yeah, that's why I thought it might look kind of cool with the.
Where are you stitching yours on?
I'm stitching mine on. Let me find it. Oh no,
I've lost the clicker.
thrilling. Flosstubies.
It's gotta be somewhere.
I'm stitching mine on 16 count. French Rain, Country French Rain, Ada.
I think
Like
it's
this
gonna look good
lighter.
on that.
Yeah, I think
I
it is, too.
hope. Some of the colors are kind of close, but we're gonna roll with it, and we're just
Well,
gonna see
and
what
she showed
happens.
it like on black and she showed it on cream.
Yes.
So I thought, well, I'm gonna
on
try.
yeah, and on gray.
Yeah.
Oh, on
And
gray.
her
yeah.
gray looked somewhat similar to this.
Yes.
So.
Okay.
No, I think it'll be good.
So that's that's our joint plans. And then I'm gonna keep working on this. And then also I purchased the Barbara Anna Cleo, I think it's called Cleo, Sal from Creative Poppy, and I have it all kitted up.
it's gonna be good. It's
The
gonna be
first
really
part
good.
came out and it's amazing. And it'll look good like whenever I actually get my life together and put up all my famous women
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing is I think it has a metallic in it, and I'm gonna have to figure something else out for that because
yeah.
I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
There's a child running down my street.
Weirdo.
Look at that child enjoying himself.
Look at that child out there enjoying this.
How dare he?
How dare he?
It's gonna storm though, man.
Well, hopefully he won't get struck by lightning.
My plans. Are you done with your plans?
I am.
I'm gonna try to get this finished because I'm super close.
Oh yeah.
And I have to work on part 3 of the horror flies, and then I'm gonna start the Mom Witch tonight. So I'm gonna have some projects going
Yeah, we're fancy.
We are fancy.
because I have been like a monogamous stitcher.
I know.
here lately,
I
too,
really
like,
have.
just
I
trying
think
to
I
finish
just got
things.
motivated on that Stephen King
Yeah.
thing.
So your plans?
Did you already say your plans?
I thought I already
Oh.
said them,
Did you
but
already say them? I just
I'm gonna
ignored it.
start
the skull.
I'm gonna start the Spooky Cottage. I'm gonna continue the skull with the cat because I really, while they're out of town next weekend, I can have Mom to myself, and she can help me put that together. And then, I don't know, I'll probably pick up,
It's thundering.
It is.
I don't know. I kind of want to do, I love the Mothman, but I also love the little wisp.
Yes.
So
I want to do that Mothman, but I'm not gonna start him anytime soon. Is it just 310? Or does he have other colors in him?
Mothman? Oh, he's not even 310.
He's not 310.
Oh, he's red. Isn't he?
He's red.
He's 154, 3803, 3854. I wonder if I have those.
But you know, you could do him in 310 and then use the 154 for his eyes.
I want to make, I kind of want, I don't know.
Or you could use glow in the dark and make his eyes glow in the dark.
Ooh,
I like
yeah.
him. I love the Mothman.
He's my guy. He's your guy.
He's a righteous dude. We should watch that sometime.
So,
Yes.
It's a great movie.
Yeah,
it's a great movie. So those are my plans for right now.
All right. That's, we're a little frenetic
We are just a little.
today, but I pretty much am 90% of the time.
Yeah.
So that's probably it for stitching. Sorry, I'm distracted by random people driving up and down my street. Yeah. So if you don't want to like hear our little media corner, which is what we're reading, watching, or listening to, you can hit the road. We won't take it personally, although we've only been on here for 20 minutes, so that's pretty
Wow,
short.
I was going to say,
pretty
that's
good.
pretty quick for us.
So maybe stick
But
around.
we've still got that
Do us
Midwest
a
goodbye.
solid. Yeah, that's true. I was telling Mom and Sarah that there was, because I was like, your soup sounds good. And I posted on Instagram one of those Midwestern memes or whatever. And it's like the Pope, but he's holding like a chili bowl. And it says every Midwesterner when it's below 80 degrees.
Yeah, right.
And that's me, like all week I've been like, because it's slightly, I mean, it got pretty warm for a little bit. And then the rain started to, or the storm started to come in. It got cooler. But I'm like, oh, chili sounds so good.
Right, I know. It's like
Chilling
crock
version.
pot. It's crock pot season.
It's like, 79 instead of 85. So we're like, ooh, chili.
Taco soup.
I know. I want to make that lemon orzo. Anyway.
Lemon orzo soup sounds good too. All right, let's stop.
All right. So this is our media corner starting now. What am I reading? I read Lessons in Chemistry, which I can't remember the author's name, but it's a fabulous book and I highly recommend it. And now I'm reading On the Plus Side, which is a like contemporary romance by Jenny Howe, which I did not read her first book. But I might, because I'm enjoying this one so far. I'm about 40% of the way through it. Watching, I watch a lot of the same stuff over and over again. But I did watch part of the newest season of Justified, which I can't remember what it's called. It's like Justified
The racket.
something city.
Oh, is it city?
Yeah. Ooh, thunder.
Thunder.
Lightning.
We're so distracted.
really
We're distracted.
We don't get good storms these days.
We don't.
We just get nothing.
I'm
except
ready
heat
for it.
and
Let's
humidity.
go.
That's what's gonna happen. It's just gonna thunder a little bit, and
Yeah,
that's
that's all it's been.
Dark clouds and thunder, and then it'll be done.
I know.
I won't get anything else.
I did watch that and I enjoyed it. I need to go back and finish it because then I got distracted and started watching something else. And then I watched on Netflix, I watched Painkiller, which has Matthew Broderick. Can't remember who else is in it. But it's about like the opioid epidemic. So sort of like very similar to Dope Sick, but more about like the pharmaceutical side of it, I guess, if you want to say. And more like there's some like black comedy moments, but not, not a comedy by any stretch of the imagination. I watched those two. I've been rewatching Narcos. And
Again.
I only watched it one time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was a rewatch last time.
I'm on season 2. I mean, to be fair though, I did wait like 10 years to watch it because it's been on Netflix for a million
for a
years.
while.
But I tend to do that. I tend to like discover something later on and then I'm like, oh, why didn't I watch this 10 years ago? And then listening to the new season of The Opportunist is really good. And I think it's going to be 5 episodes because she does one-offs and then, 3 episodes. This one's 5. And I think this week 4 of 5 came out, and so I need to listen to it. But it's been a good one. And I think that's about it. I listen to podcasts all the time, but I haven't found something that I'm really like in love with lately. I need to find a good one. I did watch 2020 last night though, and it was crazy.
No spoilers, because I haven't watched it yet.
Well, let me
But
tell you
didn't
what
you say
happened.
it's a girl? It's like a
By the way.
Missouri person.
I don't think they're from Missouri.
Oh, I thought you said a Missouri girl.
No. I said missing girl.
I don't
It
believe
might have autocorrected, but I meant
I don't
missing.
believe her. So you go ahead, because I'm gonna say she's wrong.
But that's it for me.
Me, I am not reading anything. I did start a show on Amazon Prime called Shelter, and it's based off the books by Harlan Coben.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it good?
Yes, I watched the first 3 episodes and I can't honestly remember what it's about. Something about a
That's
kid and his missing dad and kind of a spooky witchy woman that lives in a creepy house. And
I'm gonna have to watch it. This is why I can rewatch things, is because I don't pay attention.
yeah, I have to rewatch it. Other than that, I rewatched the Halloween movies last night. They were
All of them?
I watched
you did say missing.
I watched the first one, the second one, the fourth one, the fifth one, and I watched the
Why didn't you watch the third one?
because it's terrible. It's awful. I'm sorry, hate me, but it's terrible. Then I watched the Halloween with Jamie Lee Curtis one that came out a couple of years ago. And
Did you watch H2O?
Halloween Kills? No.
You also don't like H2O though, do you?
No, because I don't like that they don't follow the proper storylines.
Wow.
That
I can see why you're not a Friday the 13th fan.
Yeah, it bugs me because it's like
I like H2O.
in Halloween 4, it's supposed to be Jamie Lee Curtis's daughter,
It's Josh Hartnett, right?
and then in H2O, it's her son, and there's no mention of the daughter. Like it's
So angry.
just my thing, and it's my favorite franchise. But I just
It's Josh Hartnett, isn't it?
yes, it's her
Wasn't
son.
he a surprise in Oppenheimer?
Yes,
Whitney and I were like,
Ooh.
where has Josh Hartnett been?
Yeah.
Because Lord.
he grew up nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he grew up nice.
Woo!
And then I started. I start a new job in 2 weeks.
Woo.
Yeah. And I'll get to listen to podcasts again. Not that I
Yeah, that's
haven't been
good.
able to. I just don't when I'm at home. But I did find one that is called Witches, Magic, Murder, and Mystery. And they're just little, like, 30-minute episodes that...
That's what I like about the one I found. They're really
I
short.
can't remember the first one I listened to, but it was about like a Kentucky cult kind of thing. And they're just little short little stories, and that was pretty good. I think that's about it.
Well, what's the one you recommended to me? Bigfoot.
It's called, where's my picture? It's called Bigfoot Collectors Club.
Okay, so I'm gonna start probably listening to that one this week.
It's actors. It says actors Michael McMillan from True Blood, Bryce Johnson from Expedition Bigfoot, and rock star Riley Bray. Chat with amazing guests about
Not a bit of
paranormal
it.
stories, cryptid, yeah. So
All right. I have been listening to a new podcast that I found called Heart Starts Pounding. I've really enjoyed it. It's Heart Starts Pounding. It's like mysteries.
I have it
hauntings.
in my thing because somebody recommended it on one of the pages. Where's it at? Heart Starts Pounding. Horrors, Hauntings, and Mysteries, a collection of scary stories, real and imagined, that will have you on the edge of your seat.
And what got me interested was something popped up and it said a cult you've never heard of. And I was like, sure, okay, whatever, bring it on. And it's a cult I'd never heard of that was in Chile and was started by an ex-Nazi. You know, a lot of the Nazis left Germany and went to Argentina or Brazil or Chile. And it was really fascinating because I hadn't heard of it. Not only was he a Nazi, he was also a pedophile. But like when they went in and finally did something about the cult, everything looked like 40s Germany. And they found them like in the 80s and 90s because they had kind of hid themselves away. And it was very creepy. Anyway, her stuff's really good, and it's about 30 minutes too. I have been listening to the book. I started this last year, never finished it. And I think you've read it, Book of Cold Cases.
Oh, by what's her name? She wrote I don't think I finished it.
Oh.
She wrote the one that we read when we were doing that book club that was at the motel.
Oh, yes. The Sundown Motel.
Sundown Motel, I think that was it. Which that was a good book.
It was a good book.
And I've been listening a little bit more to stuff because
What is her
I have
name?
to, until my cataract surgery, I have to take my glasses off to stitch. And so watching TV and stitching is not working out very well for me right now. So I probably will be listening to that a little bit more at home while I'm stitching. reading.
Simone St. James.
Simone St. James, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good so far, and I like
the Sundown Motel. I thought it was
there's
very
three
good.
people. There's 3 people that read it, so you kind of can get some
I think she
differentiating.
has a new one out. I feel like because I'm on NetGalley, that's like galley copies of things. The Haunting, is this her? The Haunting of Maddie Clare, that's her new one. It's out. Oh, and then there's one called Murder Road. That sounds good too.
Ooh.
Interesting, sorry.
That is honestly like the one good thing I'm looking forward to about being back in office. I've been home for 3 years. Is that I will get to listen to podcasts and books
again.
Like I said, I like being at home didn't stop me, but it was easier to watch TV while working than like listening to something. And now I'll be able to, tone people out and put my earbuds in.
And then I'm still reading Rover's Story. One of my kids at school really wants to read it, so that kind of pumped me up.
I love that book.
To really get into it so that I can get it in the library.
It's really good.
Watching, I just tried to watch a bunch of scary stuff lately. Last Sunday, I watched Hell House, LCC 1, 2, and 3, which is like a found footage horror movie.
They're so good.
And then I watched something after it. The one I said something to you about it.
Oh,
yeah,
you
I've
sent
seen
it, but we've texted 1,200 times.
I
since
know.
then. It's called Devil's Pass.
Devil's Pass.
It's about the Diablo.
Yes, and so it's a group that they're
I
going
think I
to the
watched that.
Diablo Pass,
It's
and
decent.
it wasn't bad. It kind of surprised me. I watched another one on Peacock that I absolutely do not remember the name of, but it's on Peacock, and it's a group of friends that they go to this haunted prison, and it's kind of a found footage thing. It was all right. It wasn't that great. I was in the mood for found footage stuff, so I watched The Blair Witch. I watched
I did watch the Blair
I watched
Witch.
The Blair Witch Project, and I watched Blair Witch.
Is that the newer one?
Yeah, the newer
liked
one.
that one.
I like that one too.
pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty
Have you
good.
ever watched Grave Encounters?
No.
It's a found footage that's pretty good.
Okay, I'll need to. So yeah, I'll need to.
We
write
need to
that,
go see The
Grave
Nun
Encounters.
too.
So I don't know. I've just been in a really spooky mood when I am watching something, and it's kind of easier for me to watch things I've already watched. So if I have to take my glasses off to stitch, I'm still getting the stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I have been on a big Bob's Burgers kick again. I'm always on a big Bob's Burger kick.
She is
Bird is
vocal.
losing her
She's
mind. She's
so
wilding out.
And someone posted, I follow, I'm going to get the name wrong. They're on Instagram, but they do a podcast about the Bob's Burgers end credits. It might be called Bob's Burgers credits. I don't know. But they posted a little cheat sheet of all the Halloween episodes. So I'm probably going to go through one night and watch all those. Because I love Bob's Burgers. And I think that's it. I think that's all I've read, watched, or listened to. You would think there'd be more since we haven't been on here in forever, but
Ooh, that was a big
This
one.
is Lessons in Chemistry. It's by Bonnie Garmu. I'm not sure. It's going to be an Apple series
oh, cool.
or movie or something.
Oh, neat.
But it's very good. Highly recommend. My cat is losing her mind. I
Wow,
recommend
she doesn't
go take a
usually-
nap.
She
No,
doesn't usually
She doesn't
talk
usually
like
do
that.
Probably
that.
the storm. Like
Oh,
it's starting. I don't
probably.
know.
It
She's
is.
being-
Yeah, it's
Would you
thundering
go
a
lay
little bit more.
down? Go lay down with your sister. Go lay
She
down.
says, no, you go get in the chair so I can lay on your lap.
Jeez Louise.
Anyway.
So anyway,
Tonight, we are watching, there's someone I started following on Instagram. This is terrible. I have no idea what her name is. But she does all these horror movie recommendations.
If Sarah didn't send 1,200
we send a lot of stuff back. And
I send a
forth.
lot of stuff.
stuff back and forth, it would be easier to. Well,
Sarah
how many
sends the
did you
most.
I do.
I will send a few in a row, but I will post a lot of stuff in my stories,
sure.
as you all know.
go?
If
Spooky.
you follow me.
Spooky. Or no, sorry. Let me try this one more time.
Okay.
Spooks and Ghouls with 2 Z's.
Okay, so Spooks and Ghouls with 2 Z's. If you like horror movies, I recommend you get on Instagram and follow her. Because she has talked about some stuff that, the normal stuff that we all like.
Yeah, and she's talked
but
about
then
some
she's
upcoming
talked about some
stuff, too.
upcoming stuff that looks really good. There's something coming to, was it Peacock?
Peacock that Wes Craven is doing.
Yeah.
Suburban.
Scary suburban.
Scary suburbia.
And that's probably not even correct.
Not okay.
But it looks really good. There's some movies coming up she's talked about. But she talked about one called Frozen, not Disney, which we're going to try and find and watch tonight. And then I want to watch the one
We've seen it.
called Wind Chill. Oh, no, we're going to watch the
fall.
Yeah.
But she
they
talked
haven't
about
seen
one
that
called
Wind Chill,
Chill,
which is
and I
not
think
too
it's
bad
got
either.
Emily Blunt.
Yes, it does.
So I'm anxious to see that one too. So I might have to find that one night next week and watch. Laverne Marie. That is enough.
She's like, I want to be part of it.
What is wrong with you?
Oh my gosh. So anyway, we have some spooky movies to watch, and
Yeah. Getting to be that time.
it's getting to be that time.
Not that it's not.
For us, it's always that
time.
time. But
We watch them all year round.
yep.
All right. Well, I guess we'll let you go. We'll wrap it up. I hope you have a good. Hope you have a good week. Hope you are happy and healthy.
Getting some stitching done.
Getting some stitching done. If you don't follow Janet, we're thinking about her. She's a United Auto Worker, and
Yep.
they're going through it, as are many groups.
Yep.
So we're thinking about you, Janet. And we will let you know. We'll be excited to share whatever we get to do with Sarah.
Yeah.
I'll be excited to hear about what they're doing with Sarah.
Yeah. We're leaving one Sarah behind and picking up a new
Picking
one.
up a new one.
We're getting a new Sarah.
Now this Sarah's tired and worn out and can't see very well. So
Anyway. All right. Well, we will see you next time. Have a good week and see you real soon.
bye.
Let's see if the button works.
Oh, the button's not gonna work.
Oh,
Hold on. I
the
gotta
button didn't
like
work.
turn it off 42 times.
It's so terrible.
It's always such a party foul.